Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nikki, and tonight I'm featuring this sultry green ivy, poison ivy vibes eyeshadow makeup and this nude matte lip. And yes, it's nude. Nude can be different for different complexions, so it's giving kind of like chocolate undertones matching my apparel, and the eyes are just popping, which I love to feature one facial feature. I always feel like that's the best way to go. You don't want like everything competing, lipsticks, eyes just like popping out at you. But yeah, this is the look, and if you want to see how I got it using drugstore stuff, then go ahead and continue watching, and don't forget to check the description box down below for the deets. All right. Okay, so since the focus of today's makeup look is the eyes, I'm going to be starting off with priming my eyelids with the Bella Pierre Cosmetics Primer. Just using my fingers to blend that in and get it slid all over my eyelids. I want it to be a bit tacky, so it's going to hold on to my eyeshadow. Next up, I'm reaching for my NYX the Ultimate eyeshadow palette, and I'm using those two last colors at the bottom. It's a green and two greens, one of a more yellowy metallic finish, and the other one is just like this kind of minty, I don't even know how to describe this green. It's like between grass green and mint green. And as you can see, I'm just taking the brush, patting it into the powder, and then injecting it right into my eyelid where I want the pigment to pay off. I don't want to do too much blending at this point. I want the eyeshadow to adhere to the skin. At this point is where I'm realizing I definitely need to wash my brushes, because it was like the bristles were sticking together. So now I'm going in with the lighter green, and it's a little bit harder to get to stick to the skin, so I spend a good bit of time blending. I also apply some yellow in a bit, but the yellow doesn't really pay off, so I quickly move back on from that and focus on applying both these shades of green. Okay, so now I'm using my highlighter brush, and I'm just loosely, lightly brushing off the excess fallout, and a lot of pigmented colors have a lot of fallout. Now I'm gonna use some falsies, but just to get the color off of my lashes, I'm going in with a little bit of mascara and just coating my lashes in black again. Now I'm using the Casey Collection eyebrow pencil, and this is in the shade Deep Brown. And I don't often use eyebrow pencils because I tend to have a very dark eyebrow naturally, but I got a little bit of a botched wax job, and the ends of my eyebrows tend to be a bit sparse, so depending on how the wax or the the eyebrow shaping goes, I just fill in the front and the end of my brow. Next up, I'm going in under my eyes with the e.l.f. Camo concealer, and this concealer is really good. It's very pigmented, I would say heavy coverage, and it also dries very quickly, so you want to work very fast. Now, I'm not a firm believer in a wet beauty blender because I find that sometimes a dry one does the job. And I won't even call this a beauty blender because that's a brand name. This is a beauty sponge. So sometimes a dry one does the job perfectly for me. So I'm just blending out underneath my eyes immediately. And you also want to set under eyes immediately as well. Next up, I'm going into my waterline, my lower waterline with the Vivid Rich mechanical liner from NYX. And something I learned later on in life is that you don't want to pull down your lower lash line when you're applying anything down there because you don't want to cause premature wrinkles. At this point, I'm going in with a smaller brush and I'm reapplying the same lighter green that's on my lids on my lower waterline as well. This will help my eyeliner from running, and it will also tie in the top lid with the bottom really nicely. I'm setting the bottom of my eyes, what do you call that, the under eyes, now with some loose powder, and as you can see, it's not much brighter, so the yellowness of the concealer is not showing through as much, even though I do like that at sometimes. I am choosing to opt out of that tonight. Now I'm going back in with my Essence Princess Lash mascara, and I like a good lower lash mascara look. Some people hate it. They find it makes your eyes look like spiders. And also the way that I hold the wand, that's how my mom showed me how to do it. Most of the product tends to be at the tip of the wand, so I use that and I get it onto the lashes first and then use the bristles to comb it through. Now I'm going in with the Gel Lash Manga Lash Cluster, and I'm only doing it like 2 on the outer sides of my eye. And these are self-adhesive lash clusters, so like they're really low maintenance. You just pop them on and go. They don't take long to apply, and it's really easy. And depending on what you're doing, it might last you a few days. Wow. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the stove, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you. Okay, so now I'm doing a little bit of a highlight moment with the Formula Z liquid illuminator in the shade Very Slay. And I really like this this highlighter. It has a very metallic undertone. Like, it's very, I don't know how to describe it. It's not as like opaque as some of the, it's not as translucent as some of the other highlighters, but it does not look ashy on your skin, and it really does not dry down quickly, so it gives you time to work with it and work it into your skin. So I love it. Now I'm going in with my L'Oreal True Match in the shade C9 Cool Deep, and I actually really love this foundation because it's really buildable. It's very skin-like in texture. It does not feel heavy or cakey on your skin at all, and it's one of the first foundations that I found like a true match and like no issue with. So if you want a full coverage look, if you want a skin-like look, skin but better look, you can get both with this foundation. Yeah. If you've ever seen any of my beauty videos before, then you know I use this all the time. This is the NYX Line Loud in the shade Rebel Kind. I absolutely love it. And this is a nude, sorry, it's not a nude, it's a matte lipstick, liquid lipstick from Absolute New York in the shade Toffee Nut. And this dries down so matte and so perfectly. I actually really love the look. I got this little palette from Ipsy. It's the Lovecraft Beauty Trio. It comes with a highlighter, contour, and a blush. And the blush is just like the perfect, most little demure looking, non-assuming blush tone ever. I love it. It's really subtle. It doesn't compete with the eyes, and it's really easy to apply as well. Now I'm going in on my Arista contour palette, and as you can see, I be killing that contour, going into the divots of my cheek and under my jawline, around my forehead, to just give my face some dimension and warmth. Now I'm going in with my puff, and you saw me blow off the extra powder. You don't want to just go in with your puff like straight from the compact, especially if you're using like loose powder. Now finishing off with my Maybelline setting spray, and that's it. Alright my love, so that's it for my video today. I hope you guys enjoy it, and don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things. See you in the next one.